So begging is about this relationship that I was in that was just rooted in codependency. It was toxic and we both knew it, but we just chose to indulge because it was easier than handling our business and dealing with our own stuff. So the chorus goes, you keep begging, 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 because you know that I can't say no. And I know that we've been down this road before. Every time I get the strength to let go, you keep coming back to me, running back to me. And that's all it was. Every time one of us had the conviction to actually do the right thing for ourselves, the other person would manipulate them back in, and I was certainly guilty of this, and it wasn't good. It was kind of gross. So while we took the idea of being on the road and running literally in the video, it's not so much about the relationship as it is me exploring how I got on the path that I'm on. And I know that we've been down this road before. So the first motif that we see in the video is the white rose, which we've seen most notably in the Love Over Fear cover. It's this white rose on a black background, which shows choosing love over fear. And the fear is behind you, and it's all the darkness, and it's choosing the right thing, and it's the love and coming back to self. This is me with all my innocence still intact, stopping to smell the roses quite literally, smile on my face. The world is my oyster, it can go in any direction. The next person I pass up here is this very angry part of myself. This is a part of me who is angry at the world, thinking that things weren't going my way and they should have been going my way, but it's all ego, and I didn't know it at the time, so I was very angry at the world, and I throw the flower. I don't need what I thought I needed in the past. I don't need anyone to tell me what to do. It's just this rebellion. And I know that we've been down this road before. Every time I get the strength to let go, you keep coming back to me, running back to me, yeah. So as we go a little bit further on down the road, I don't really know how to process these emotions. I'm young. And so the next person we see is kind of numb. You see the flower petals just kind of flowing in the wind, and he doesn't do anything to stop it. He's like, I see that it's happening, I'm watching the time pass me by, but what am I going to do about it? This is me and my ego trying to put up a front like I'm this ladies' man, like I've got everything figured out and I'm cool. And I'm really just projecting my insecurities and all these things on other people now. So this next person we see is this very frustrated person. It's the same kind of anger, but it's just buried deeper, and I'm no longer sending it out to the world. I'm really directing it at myself, because I know that I'm the reason these things are happening to myself. The last person we see is me 25, 30 years from now, where if I continue on this path, this is what it's going to look like. How did I allow myself to get here? You see the flower has no petals left on it. Like everything I once had is just gone. Started in full Technicolor. This life was full of vibrancy and possibility and love. And now we've been stripped of all of that. We've been stripped of all the excitement of life. And now we're just left with, this is who you are. This is how you got here. But that's exciting because it's black and white, things are clear and we see what we have to do. And as we get to the end of the path here, I stop running and I throw the rose aside. I said, I reject this for myself. I can't accept this for myself anymore.